All right, welcome back once again. What we'd like to do in this video is explore the transactions screen a little bit. So, once you're logged in, you're able to go to the transactions menu right here on the left, and you have the transactions right here in the screen. And the first thing we're going to go through is a number of the filters here. So this is actually already filtered, but the first filter that you have is the ability to filter by your wallet. So I have 3 wallets. You can either do all, which will show all the transactions as of a certain date, which we'll come to, or you can filter by specific wallet. The next filter is the reconciliation status filter. So you can look at either just the reconciled or just the unreconciled or all. And then the next filter is categorized. And if you remember from our video, so we have a 2-step process. First, you categorize and then you reconcile. So that's preparer and reviewer. So the question here is, what is prepared? Right, uncategorized, you can consider uncoded or unprepared, categorized as prepared. And then on the reconciled side is you can think of it as what is reviewed and pushed to your ERP if we're synced with your ERP, or what is not, or all. So those are those filters. And then finally, there's another filter here that's a ignore. So we have the ability to ignore transactions for various purposes. Obviously, you will want to document the reason why you're ignoring it for auditors and so on and so forth, but we do have the ability to ignore. There are many use cases for this. And so we can view and report on all your ignored transactions versus all ignored, unignored, and all. So that's another view. Then a key filter here is really the date filter. So the way this works is it will show everything before the date that you show here. So if I was going to filter, in this case, maybe this isn't a great wallet, but if I did all and I said filter everything, you can see right now we're seeing February 2nd items, but if I filtered everything before January 31st, the latest item on that filter once it loads here would be the January 31st stuff. So you can see that. So that's how that filter works. You can change the page size so you can see a number 10 or 100 or so on and so forth, and then you can do earlier or later. The second aspect of this is now going to the transactions themselves. And I'll flip to this wallet because it's just easier to look at a little bit. So there's 2 transactions in this wallet and only 2. The first is obviously a checkbox, so you can do mass actions on them. So if you think about the actions here, you could combine these transactions, you could delete, ignore, unignore, unreconcile. So there are group actions that you can perform using the checkbox. The type, you can see a red arrow indicating going out from the wallet, green arrow indicating coming into the wallet. There are a few other icons that represents other things. Here is the ID of the transactions. So this transaction was uploaded, so there's not a hyperlink, but typically you have a hyperlink that you can click to and it'll take you right to the transaction on the Blockchain Explorer. This is the date the transaction occurred, and this will show, sorry, I'm on local time, so this will show local time, not UTC. So that's what this is showing. This is the wallet name for it. And then here you have the actual amount. So in this case, 40,000 USDC and 3 USDC, probably that's the fee portion, are going out of the wallet. In this case, 40,000 USDC is coming into the wallet, but there's a fee of 2 USDC. So red means going out of the wallet and green means coming into the wallet. So that's kind of the core summary. Obviously, the same actions you can perform here on a group level, you can perform on an individual level to ignore, delete, and so on and so forth. So that is the view of the transaction screen. And that essentially summarizes the key activities. We'll go over a few more things as we proceed in the videos here.